All right, Jude, what happens with sine, Jude, when I move it over here? Because we got to solve for x.
Add a negative 1.
Good. It's got to be sine negative 1 of 20 over 130. Come on, Gary. Here you go, Gary. Anytime you move the sine over, because you got to get the x by itself, it stays. It becomes sine negative 1. So y'all type it in. Let's see what you get. I got sine negative 1 of 20 over 130. Now, since it's an angle, we got to make it degrees, minutes, and seconds. I got 8 degrees, 51 minutes. That is your answer for the problem.
So you ain't gonna count off as like 1 or 2 off on the minutes?
No, you should. That should be exact, because if you type in 20 over 130, you're gonna get exactly what I got.
I got 8.4 in turns. I got 50 minutes.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna mark off for rounding. Yes, the number after it is 59, so you should have rounded it up. But I'm not gonna mark off if you got 50. Correct.
Okay, but what about the problems where it's like we're missing one, so we can choose between like sine and cosine?
Yeah, you can be a little off on those. But now these problems, on these word problems, you shouldn't have a choice. It should be one specific trig function. All right, number 3. Y'all stop me if you got a question. Otherwise, I'm going to assume y'all understand it. All right, number 3 says, certain time of day, the angle of elevation is 44. We just said your angle of elevation is the one that's going up. So 44 degrees goes there. Find the length of a shadow. And you guys are outside and y'all see your shadow. The shadow's where? It's always on the ground.
Connect to my feet.
You're right. Flip it off. You're right. Put the rest of the lead alone. All right, so we got 30 is the height of the building. So 30's got to go right here. Your shadow is what we're trying to find. It goes right there. All right, so that's how your triangle needs to be set up. Write it down. And now you got to figure out which formula we can use on this problem. Yeah. So it's opposite and adjacent, so we got to use tangent. Good call. So we got tangent of 44 degrees equals opposite over adjacent. All right, Lindy, how do I solve this one? Y'all don't help. This is your opposite side, Kaylin, and that's adjacent. We don't even need to worry about the 90 on this one, okay? Yeah, we're not finding all the answers on this one. We're just finding one answer. So, Lindy, anytime the X is on the bottom, Hunter, you need to listen to. We got to flip these. You're going to type in 30 over tan of 44.
So that would make the tangent negative?
Nope, because you brought the X over with it, Banner. Okay? All right, so we got 30 over tan of 44 equals. I got 31.1. Now, why can we leave this one as a decimal? Why don't I have to make this one degrees and minutes? Because it's not an angle. Good call.
I got 31.
Now, this one is, this one should be meters. Y'all get in the habit of labeling these meters or feet or whatever your measurement is.
Alright, so if there's an X on the bottom, you will always move the other thing.
You will always trade places with them, Lindy. Always. Okay? Everybody good on 3 so I can go to 4?
Would you mark it wrong if you just put 31.1?
It's a good question. If y'all don't label it, I'm probably going to mark off like -2. So make sure we label it meters or feet if that applies. All right, let's go to 4. Now remember, this is just a quiz tomorrow because Cager said seniors are having a skip day Friday, so we're not going to be ready for a test. So we have to shorten it up a little bit and just do a quiz tomorrow. All right, number 4. All right, a road rises vertically. Jude, which way is vertical? Jude, which way is vertical? Up and down. So vertical, 40's got to be up and down. Over a horizontal distance of 630. Which way is horizontal? Horizontal's flat, so this is 630. All right, what is the angle of elevation? All right, y'all can do it. Go. Pick out which formula it's going to be and work it out. Gary was in the media center. Gotcha. Chris, what you need, buddy? Motivation? A whooping? Yeah, you do.
Hey, Coach.
Yes.
I need
Yes. I don't know. Yeah. Yes, you are. Yeah, got you. All right, I got to do it. All right, let's see what y'all got.
Would this one have to be turned into degrees?
Yes, because it's an angle. All right, so we got opposite and we got adjacent. So y'all got to have tangent of x. So Ellis, if you don't have a number in your degrees, you got to leave it x, okay? And then it's 40 over 630. All right, Lindy, this is where, since we got to get the x by itself, I got to move tangent over. That lets me know I got to do my tan negative 1 now.
40 over.
Tan negative 1 of 40 over 630.
3 degrees, 37 minutes.
38.
Boom, 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 boom. 3 degrees, 38 minutes. 3 degrees, 38 minutes.
I actually understood that.
All right, that's not much of an incline going up. Do you guys know how high the incline is on the bridge in Brunswick, the Sidney Lanier Bridge?
Pretty solid.
I think it's like 10 degrees. And I think that's the highest they will allow you to do an incline on the bridge. I think I read that somewhere. That's the highest you can have is 10 degrees.
Oh, you did degrees minutes.
Yes, you had to because it's an angle. If it's not an angle, you can leave it a decimal.
3 degrees.
Close enough. We're good. I rounded up. Yeah, just a second. Anybody got a question up here on 4?
So all you do is just type in the calculator tan negative 1.
Yeah.
And then.
When you move it over, Hunter, it becomes tan negative 1.
So when I did that, I got 3.6329.
Okay, now, Gary, show Hunter. He's got 3.6. Show him how to put it in degrees, minutes, and seconds. He's been a zombie for a week. All right, let's go to 5. And Lindy, then I'll walk back and check the question. All right, number 5. All right, Jude and Brian, y'all focus. 5 says we got hikers who are 300 meters from the base of a radio tower. All right, what's base mean? Base. The bottom. Good. You're 300, it goes on the bottom because it said base. All right, the angle of elevation is 40 degrees. This one looks pretty easy. How high is the tower? I think that's one of the easier ones we've had. Y'all go ahead and find that answer. Pick your formula. I don't know. I haven't tried it. Pick your formula. Horizontal is always flat. Vertical is up and down. You just have to go.
I think it's the opposite over adjacent.
You know, I don't think it's a
You got me a Subway cookie for that one.
All right, let's see what y'all got.
Hey, I bet Ellis would have 100 if you gave him a cookie every time we got an answer.
All right, Ellis, which formula are we going to use on this one, Ellis?
Tangent.
Tangent of 40 equals x over 300. Now, some of y'all had questions about this type yesterday. My x is on top, 300 is on the bottom. What do? You bring 300 over and you times it. All right, so I got 300 times tangent of 40 degrees. All right, I got 251.7 feet. Now, why can I leave that one a decimal? Why don't I have to make that one degrees and minutes? Because it's a side, it's not an angle. If it's an angle, it's got to be degrees and minutes. All right, now 6 has got something new, I believe. Let me check. No, I think 6, I think y'all can do 6. You guys do 6 by yourself. 7 has something new.
How can you tell that it's speed?
The parking lot out there.
All right, Ellis, look at number 6. It says a train in the mountain rises 10 feet. Which side does that go on if it rises 10 feet? Good, 10 feet, it's up and down. All right, next. Every 250 feet, focus, Lindy. Every 250 feet it moves on the track, so that's got to be down here. Find the angle of elevation. All right, so we got tangent again. It seems like just about every one of these is tangent. Opposite. So, Brian Thornton, how do I solve this? What do I have to do to type the calculator?
You gotta turn tangent into tangent negative.
Yep, move it over so it's tan negative 1 of 10 over 250. All right, this one's an angle, so we got to make it degrees and minutes. I got 2 degrees, 17 minutes, so that's not much of an incline. Luck on that one.
17 or 18?
Did I mess up? Should it be signed?
It's 17.
No,
That's
no,
opposite.
it is, Pam.
Should it be 18? Y'all said I should have rounded up?
No,
No,
man,
it's
just
26.
talking.
No, it's 26. All right, let's go to 7. 7's got something new in it that we have to talk about.
With Robert.
All right, Robert is standing on top of a cliff. So here's Robert right here.
What is Robert doing on this cliff?
There's Robert. He's fixing to dive off. 200 feet above a lake. So he's up in the air 200 feet. That's easy. All right, the angle of depression. This is what's new. If angle of elevation means looking up, then angle of depression means,
Look it down.
so that means from here to here. And what does it say the angle is?
21.
21 degrees. All right, we got a problem though. That angle's not even inside the triangle. But you guys remember from geometry,
Yes.
if that's 21 degrees, then this one down here is 21 degrees. I forget the name of the rule. It's like alternate interior or something. Y'all remember all those?
Yeah.
All right, so if that's 21, this is 21. So bottom line, it doesn't matter if it says angle of elevation or angle of depression. It's always going to end up being the same one down at the bottom. Okay? All right.
Why wouldn't we put it in the top corner of the triangle?
Okay, because I've never taught geometry, but I know that from here to here is 90 degrees. So if that's 21, this is going to be 69 degrees right there. So the one that's equal to 21 is the one that's opposite and across from it. Okay, so let's finish reading the problem. How far is the boat from the base of the cliff? Ellis, what does base mean again?
Bottom.
There's my boat. There's your-
Please excuse this interruption. Mr. Thomas's homeroom, please report to First Hall. Mr. Thomas.
Cager says the answer is 521. It's going to be tangent of 21 equals opposite over adjacent. Ellis, what do I do when the X is on the bottom?
Oh, you move it.
Yeah, I move them. So it'll be 200 over tan of 21. So is Cager right? 200 over tan of 21. I got 521.0. 521.0 feet. Why can I leave that one with a decimal and not make it degrees and minutes?
It's on an angle.
Because it's not an angle. It's a sine. All right, let's go to 8. I think 8 and 9 are... Yeah, go ahead. Hey, you guys do 8. 8 looks like an easy one to me.
At 51.
51 still, that's a great age.
Yeah.
All right, so what y'all got on 8? All right, a ladder's 14 meters long. Guys, where's 14 go?
Please excuse this interruption. Miss Hutchison's homeroom, please report to First Hall. Miss Hutchison's homeroom, please report to First Hall.
All right, if it says you got a ladder leaning up against the house, guys, this has got to be the house, so that's got to be the ladder.
Nothing.
All right, the foot of the ladder rests on level ground 2 meters from the wall. So the bottom of the ladder 2 meters away from the bottom of the wall. All right, what angle does the ladder form with the ground? Hey, I think we got a different formula this time.
Oh, my God.
What's it going to be on this one? Cosine. Cosine of x is adjacent over good. So Ellis, what happens with cosine when I move it over?
Comes to like negative.
Something like -1. So it'll be cosine -1, 2 over 14.
81.7, then we have to change that to...
Yeah, because it is an angle. I got 81 degrees, 47 minutes.
But you got an M to something too.
2 meters. All right, let's go to 9. Go ahead and finish these up. Hopefully you guys are working ahead and doing some of these by yourself. All right, number 9. It says a flagpole casts a shadow of 40. All right, where's the shadow at again? Shadow is on the ground, so this has got to be 40. Angle of elevation is 31 degrees, 20 minutes. I know that goes here. How tall is the flagpole? Y'all find an answer. Times it. So y'all got 40 times tangent of 31 degrees
I hate this.
in 20 minutes. Where in the world did that come
I got 24 minutes.
Did you get that funeral yesterday?
Sure.
Mom said there was like 400 people there at the church. You went down there.
I got 24.4. Somebody check my work, please.
24.4.
All right. Anybody got a question on 9 before we go to 10?
Would you please, like, write all that? I just want to see
Right, what?
what I like, all the.
All you do when 40's on the bottom, take it and move it over and times it. That's all you do. That's all we did. Timed it in a calculator.
So what if the 40 was on 10?
Okay? If it was like this, whoa. If it was like this, you would put the X over here and put the tangent of 3120 on the bottom. That's the difference. All right, here we go. Last one. All right, last one. A lighthouse is built at sea level is 150 feet high. That's got to be 150. The distance from the buoy. What's a buoy?
It's the thing that floats in the ocean.